Now see, some of y'all still think folks are just overreacting. That ain't what this is. You think all this confusion just happened? All this division just showed up? All this everybody mad at everybody by accident? Baby, please. Take one good step back, just look. Because they are absolutely depending on us. They depending on black folks to stay split. Old against young, church against street, cottage against corner, light against dark, north against south. Our teacher, Brother Malcolm, told us this. Same people, different labels, same trick. And some of y'all still calling it coincidence. No, baby, that's design. And let me say this. Every time somebody tries to have this conversation, somebody jumps up talking about, here y'all go again, because the pattern keeps repeating. That's why again, how many times we gotta watch the same play with different actors before folks admit they know the script? How many headlines, how many policies, how many conveniently timed distractions? At what point does coincidence run out? And it ain't always division either. Sometimes the trick is making people sit still. Tell one group you're too far behind now. Why bother? Tell another, y'all already got this. Relax, different message, same assignment. Cause if enough folks believe, somebody else gon' carry the load, or nothing changes anyway. Fewer voices show up, and baby, that's useful too. Cause confusion is useful, division is profitable, and hate is easy to steer. If the people never realize who built the steering wheel, hey, they depending on us. Oh yes they are, depending on us. To fight the wrong people, depending on us. To drag the ones standing up, depending on us. To protect the very thing crushing us. Oh, they depending on us. Hoping we stay distracted, hoping we stay emotional, hoping we stay busy blaming each other, while they keep writing the script. Down south, they still banking on old ghosts, cotton ghosts, know your place ghosts, respectability ghosts. Up north, same gang with better furniture and nicer office, cleaner language, smaller crumbs with bigger smiles, but baby, crumbs still crumbs. And before somebody gets defensive, this ain't about geography. A system can wear boots, or a business suit can say boy to your face, or call you valued while shutting the same door. Some oppression, learn better manners, that's all. And before somebody says, ain't nobody plotting against us, stop. I need you to breathe and look. Who benefits when communities distrust each other? Who profits when poor folks blame poor folks? Who wins when working people fight culture wars instead of asking where the money went? Exactly. This ain't paranoia. This is pattern recognition. That's different. Recognizing a blueprint ain't the same as inventing one. Seeing repeated behavior ain't conspiracy, that's observation. If somebody keeps setting the same fire and you keep smelling smoke, baby, you're not crazy. They depending on us to hear each other less, to unfollow each other, block each other, cancel each other, mock each other, to be more offended by each other's tone than the hands applying the pressure. That part, they depending on us to stay fractured, depending on to stay suspicious of each other, depending on to call unity unrealistic, depending on to disappoint ourselves, depending on us to mistake survival habits for freedom, depending on us to confuse visibility with power, depending on us to keep begging for crumbs instead of questioning who owns the bakery. But what happens when we stop cooperating with the setup? That's the part they ain't planned for. What happens when folks stop taking the bait? What happens when our communities turn our backs on them? What happens when we stop letting them assign roles to us? That's what makes systems nervous. Clarity. And baby, clarity is powerful and contagious.